my pick of the week was, of course, the 2012 film Thermae, Romae, which is about Lucius, I think is what his fucking name is. Honestly, I forgot.
Lucius Modestus.
Yeah, he's some dude that makes thermaes for the Roman Empire directly through orders from the Roman Emperor himself. And he keeps going back and forth between like modern day Japan and Rome and taking their ideas for bathhouses and implementing it in their own. And then like halfway through the movie, it turns into like a drama of sorts about the Roman Empire losing to some fucking barbarians. So they start making like a spa area for the soldiers to rest at so they can save the Roman Empire. It's a very strange movie.
Fun fact, many of the Rome sets were left over from a TV show called Rome.
Oh, okay. That would explain why they looked so good. Yeah, one of my positives for this one was going to be the set design, which I thought was pretty solid generally.
And unfortunately now it's no longer a positive because it was ripped off.
Yeah, it sucks now, I guess.
Unfortunate, dude. What a...
I really enjoyed this film's premise. I thought it was pretty solid, you know? It's rather unique, one might say. Especially, it's fucking ripped from, like, a light novel, probably, I'm assuming. It's some anime bullshit that's from. Which, you know, that makes sense why it would be so unique, then. It's very odd, though, having, like, all these Japanese people play Romans. When you see, like, the Emperor be, like, the most Japanese man you've ever seen.
That shit's funny, dude.
It's pretty silly. But, yeah, just, like, the gag of him, like, going to Japan, modern-day Japan, and, like, coming back to Rome, be like, I can figure out how to use those things here in Rome. And it's like, oh, look at him. He figured out how to, like, you know, make bubbles in a bath by using slaves. Isn't that silly?
Yeah.
Like, as much as I enjoyed those parts, it did make me wonder where the film was gonna go. Because, well, surely it can't just be this the entire fucking time.
Yeah.
And eventually we do see where it goes, and I didn't really care that much about that. I was downright baffled when they got, like, all those elderly Asian dudes to, like, ancient Rome to just, like, be totally chill with being slaves as they, like, build all this shit for them.
I watched this with Blake, and yeah, it's very hard to keep track of how far into the movie you are.
Yeah.
And so, like, we got around to the part where, like, he builds the Emperor's, like, personal spa, and I'm just like, are we close to the end now? Is this gonna be the ending here?
What's even the end goal exactly?
Exactly. I think that's exactly what Blake said to me. He said, yeah, like, what is the end goal here?
I'm glad we all ended up having the same train of thought. I also was thinking at one point, surely this doesn't just turn into him just making discoveries in the future to bring them back to the past. And I was like, maybe it'll turn into some kind of time paradox thing, and, like, he'll end up bringing something back that he shouldn't have or something. It was really hard to pin down where I thought the movie was going to go. I think the idea of having a love interest is kind of whatever. I thought it was very strange for a movie like this.
Dude, I wish they fucked.
Yeah, honestly, I really wish that they went harder into the whole love interest thing. Like, when it was, like, that scene where it's, like, pouring rain, and she was, like, standing there, like, talking about, oh, we need to do all this shit, and he's just staring her down. There's no fucking way he doesn't just, like, stick his tongue down her throat right now.
Jesus.
That's a very...
we were all thinking it too, man.
I mean, I wasn't, but...
Yeah, keep lying to us, buddy, keep lying.
I don't have the life, I'm telling the truth.
Says the liar. Anyways, yeah, this movie is very weirdly structured. I'm with you guys. It definitely felt like... I think I literally said while I was watching the movie, like, where the fuck is this going? Like, what's the point of all of this? Obviously there was supposed to be some sort of through line because they kept referencing the girl in various situations because he and her were inexplicably tied.
Yeah.
I don't really care that much that they didn't go into the romance aspect of it. I don't think it really hampered the movie or anything. I do think it's interesting that they took her back with the explanation of, like, oh yeah, you cry and that's how you leave. Because, like, as Nico said after we finished the movie, that doesn't really just seem to be the case of why he left. like when he was fucking chasing after the banana, you tell me he, like, broke into tears trying to get the banana in, like, the waterfall thing? I doubt it. So it's a weird way. I guess maybe you can infer that there's other ways of going back other than crying, or maybe, I don't know, maybe she just accomplished her goal and that's why she started disappearing. And that was just, like, his interpretation of why they go back. He doesn't actually know.
Yeah, like when they initially explained that, I was like, oh, that's kind of neat, actually. I didn't notice that, but yeah, I guess there is a correlation. But then I thought about it an extra second. Hang on a second, that's not fucking true. Why are they lying?
We have immediate evidence of this being disproved.
Yeah. It mostly just seemed anytime he goes underwater, like in any context.
Yeah,
he's
exactly.
Yeah, I would have accepted that. That makes way more sense.
And in fairness with my interpretation, you could still infer that maybe he doesn't actually truly understand why they go back and forth. It's just like him assuming. But it is like a movie thing. It's kind of weird to like lie to the audience about an interpretation because it's not super clear. And it does make you think like, is that actually going on? Is that a negative? I don't fucking know. But yeah, this movie is super goofy. The actual idea of these Japanese people being sent back to ancient Rome and is helping them do hard labor for probably months to years. Helping the fucking Romans fight these barbarians and letting them just like rest there is dumb as fuck. I mean, it's funny, but it's dumb as fuck. Like they're just so chill with it the entire time. The girl especially gets sent back in ancient Rome, and she's just fucking vibing. She's just immediately like, "We have to save Rome. We can't let all this shit happen. I read some fucking history books. This can't go down this way." Instead of like, "Oh my fucking god, what the fuck? I need to get back. This is insane. I'm gonna die.
Oh my god, what is that smell?
I'm gonna die here." Yeah, I know. There's human feces everywhere. It smells like shit.
Huh.
Actually insane. They're just like profoundly chill. There's a massive amount of suspension of disbelief that needs to take place to watch this movie and have fun with it. And granted, I did have fun with this movie. I think it's a romp.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's very stupid and it leans into it.
Yeah, overall, I guess it's a pretty quirky comedy, you know? A fun little time.
I like how loose they are with the time periods. Very fun.
Right, Dylan, as a Roman history buff, were you just fucking fuming at all the inaccuracies?
If I say yes, will that get me out of this situation faster?
Yes.
Then yes.
Holy shit.
Holy shit.
Well, boys, do we have anything else to say about this one?
No.
Jackson does after we're done ranking it.
Yeah, exactly.
No, I don't. And I'll even kick out the rankings with a solid B-.
That's solid. I'll follow you up with a second B-.
Dude, I actually gave this one an A-.
Whoa.
I am kind of torn between two rankings. Let's, I think I will second Tanner and say A-.
Okay.
I'm shocked we got 2 A's on this one. I did not expect that at all.
I thought it was better than Cleopatra.
Dude, Tanner loves ancient Rome. You should have taken that into account.
Oh, yeah.
He also loves that hot Asian chick. Holy cannoli. Anyways, guess what, boys? We've got another one to the B+ pile. Let's fucking go.
Damn.